Hey, I wanted to make a video showing off my work trailer. I've seen a lot on YouTube, and I figured this is kind of a culmination of some of the best things that I like, so I wanted to share. On the back here, shovels, shut-off water, shut-off valve, push broom, levels, dustpan, broom, pencils. They're all held on with these little push clamps. Pretty easy to take them off, pretty easy to put them back on, and really haven't had any problems with that. And then I have all my extension cords and air hoses. That's a 50-foot yellow, and I think that's 20-foot green. I got a trash can back here. It's strapped in with a bungee cord. I got my batteries. Probably gonna start taking these out because I don't really use any of the 18 volts much anymore. And then I got the I don't know, Ron Polk or whatever style organizer for all the tools that I use the most. Drill bits, impact bits, impact driver, you know, some of my air stuff is in here. Safety gear, gloves, glasses. I got some of my nail guns that I use the most, finish nail, brad nailer, hole saw, Dremel, little torch, gloves, sandpaper, stapler, just, you know, things that I use a lot. And then down here I have a workbench. I keep my toolbox. This is generally what I would take in if I was doing repairs, or I would just fill up a bag, or my tool pouch with what I need. And then I keep my miter saw on the tool bench. Below here I have some bins for the stuff that I don't use as much but still need quick access to. This one is probably used the most, and then the one on the ground is second, and then the one over here that doesn't have the strap I use, and then this one I use the least. But in the first one, you don't have to take it down to the ground. You can just kind of pull it out and get to the stuff that you need. The one below that, nail guns and nails. You just pull it out, take out whatever you need. Slide it back in. There's one down here, same thing. Bunch of extra tools, hammers, tape, whatever. And like I said, this one's just like random stuff, rope, knee pads, things that I don't very often use. And over here I got my ladders. Got a 6-foot ladder, 5-foot ladder, and the 22-foot leveler, little giant ladder. And then I have 6-foot scaffolding. It's like 6 foot by 6 foot by 2 foot, something like that. And then I just keep my plywood carrier there. And then I have the DeWalt Tough System rack. On the top, I just keep excess, extra paint supplies. And then I keep an organized allotment of nails, or assortment of nails. And then I keep extra drill bits and, pencils and random things in this one. And then this is for chemicals and paints and all kinds of Windex and, mineral spirits and 409 and cleaners and stuff. And then I keep oscillating tools. I have a couple oscillating tools, and then a zip tool for drywall. And then I have my DeWalt job site radio. And then down here I have another Tough System, but it sits on the ground with a bunch of extra paints. And then I have my sawhorses, work table, my compressor. This one just stays here in the work trailer, and I have a 100-foot of hose. This is one of those Harbor Freight reels. Works really well. Didn't want to spend the extra money. And then I have this little organizer. I keep all the small individual things like staples and rivets, and if I have screws extra after the day's job. I just put them in this little bin here. Drywall, anchors, all kinds of picture frame holders. I don't know, Velcro. You know, minor little parts for plumbing, electrical, nuts and bolts, things like that. And then I just have some paper towels hanging. I got a little notepad, fire extinguisher, a light. I just keep trash bags up here. Keep all my clamps. I have a little box for caulks, paintbrushes, and then other painting supplies. You know, wood glue, also just random stuff up there. Then I got some more of these DeWalt boxes for storing supplies. A bag for my router, and this one is for my grinder. I don't do a whole lot of plumbing, so I just have like a bucket with plumbing supplies in there. DeWalt sander, circular saw, 18-volt circular saw that I use for really small cuts when I just need like one cut, because that's all it pretty much does. I got the Jig track saw back here, pretty good. It's like, I want to say 6 foot or so. And I got just a little box of insulation wire. I got my tool belt, painting tape device, and then I just put my other tapes back there. I don't use those very much. Yeah, I got DeWalt wet dry vac, a bunch of drop cloths. Right now I have my paint sprayer, but most of the time I just leave that in the garage, a bunch of buckets. I got the DeWalt cordless compressor. I got a little box here of personal protection, you know, excess supplies, you know, masks, gloves, ear pro. And I keep painting supplies in a little box down here. A bunch of stuff in there. And then I just have these bags on hooks and a little job site light back there. This is my painting supplies. Got a bunch of tapes and caulks and wood filler and all kinds of good stuff. And then this is just a tool bag full of tools that I use more often than not. And I just keep them on the wall so they don't fall over when I'm driving down the road. And I can keep a ladder up there on top if I need to bring in my 16-foot extension ladder. But you generally don't need that with a 22-foot. It's a little lighter, so it's nice sometimes if you know that's what you're going to be using for the whole day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you what I got. Oh yeah, just put this in another shelf for paint supplies. You got drop cloths, plastic cloth, and paint holders, and then the paint, and they're just being held back with the bungee cord so they don't fall out while I'm going down the road. I hope you like it.